Most of the citizens in the metro anticipate that President Jacob Zuma will be in the hot seat for a second term, even though many would like to see someone else in that position. Their thoughts are influenced by the way President Zuma is handling the contentious issues in the country.
He has qualities, he has experience, not Zuma again.
I really thought Cyril Ramaphosa would even try and be our vice president. I admire most of his qualities. But there's nobody at the moment that I can see I would replace Jacob Zuma with.
Because I feel that Mr. Zuma has had numerous occasions to prove his leadership.
Maybe Mbeki would be the president again.
Well, I see Cyril Ramaphosa. He's more responsible and he's good into business as well.
If I could have a little magic wand, I would wave it and make Mandela 40 years or 50 years younger and make him president of our country.
If I would choose Helen Zille as my president, it's about time that South Africa elects its first woman president. She has the managing abilities to govern.
But every person has a definite view on the current president.
Jacob Zuma is nothing rather than a problem. He's driving a country into the state of death. It's one of the most expensive presidents that I've never seen in the country. We have to pay for the president's wife.
Probably the best of the worst.
I think he's a very charismatic person. I don't see him as my president though, but I believe I can enjoy a braai with him anytime.
Residents in the metro came up with various ideas on the qualities a leader should have to be successful and to keep the country stable.
A good leader is a leader with a vision, who knows his people, that can come up with plans and visions, and who knows what the people want.
Should have great models, great beliefs. They should be an example for everybody. He should stand for everything that the country believes in, has direction, and people can have trust in him.
You've got to lead your followers and have their well-being at heart. And if we look at all the fraud, look at the greed that's going on, the fact that the government is funding a 200 million mansion for him is a sign that he only has got his well-being at hand.
A leader should be able to control the masses. A leader should be responsible.
Good knowledge, all the various aspects of the country, and lead with confidence.
Integrity, honesty, transparency, and empathy with people on the ground level.
The ability to choose the right people to work with and working in a group, not only as a leader, but you need to interact with the people on their level.
Only ANC members and delegates at Mangaung will be eligible to vote for the next president at the elective Congress in Mangaung, as this is the way the political system is structured in the country. But some would like it differently.
Making our government to be less legitimate, or else to be less effective, because we now nominate leaders that not all of us as South Africans would think they are right for such positions.
I think that is very tactical and strategic on the ANC side for their own benefit.
I would like to see that the president of a country is independent of a political party, perhaps as a state president. But unfortunately, a democratic system does not function like this, so therefore we will have to accept this.
But personally, as a voter that doesn't vote for the ANC, I also would like some responsibility to choose my president.
The decisions taken by leaders impact on people's lives. It determines the limitations and quality of life for many people. Some of the decisions are taken without responsibility and the necessary knowledge, and the alleged corruption influences decisions by politicians. Citizens say there are pressing issues that need to be addressed with open minds.
There must be a decentralization, because what is happening in rural areas now, no proper shops, no employment, of which is not something that is easy for us.
University education for people who can't get bursaries, to still make it more easily accessible for people who live in the townships and for your ordinary citizens.
Especially among the youth is unemployment. We need to develop programs and put certain things in place to make sure that our entrepreneurs are being developed.
Apartheid must stop for me. It seems like every year it's apartheid.
That will be housing and jobs, create jobs.
If we look at the amount of tax we pay, there is enough money to do this, but somewhere along the line the money disappears and doesn't get to where it should be. Health, we have these big buildings and staff but there is no money to deliver services.
I do believe in economic empowerment, but rather PEE, poor economic empowerment, so that those people who really need the money and the opportunities get them, and not only a select few.
I would like to see them take more knowledgeable and informed decisions, especially regarding education. Their blunders has caused a lost generation as it is.
Transport should be looked at. An effective public transport system shows that a country is effective as well.
Though people across the spectrum agree that there are serious problems in the country, they believe that South Africa is still the best place to be. Veronica Fourie, SABC News, Port Elizabeth.